Welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. How does maritime law provide for hard workers? Without maritime law, injured seamen would be left on their own to counteract the suffering they sustained while working. Anytime a ship employee becomes injured or sick, the vessel owner is required to reimburse their losses. Maritime law refers to these reimbursements as maintenance and cure, meaning that until the seaman fully recovers, the employers must provide for their affliction. The court views these obligations as an unquestionable duty that the shipowners owes any seaman aboard their vessel. Seamen are also eligible to recover full wages from the length of the voyage during which they sustained injuries or illness. An employment contract may dictate the amount of unearned wages a seaman can receive. Provisions for maintenance and cure. Maintenance and cure refer to the benefits a seaman is entitled to until he or she recovers and is fit for duty. However, there is a maximum medical improvement or MMI limit that can control the amount of compensation received. Because many ship owners are loyal to pay the highest amount possible, they either follow all rates from day or regulate cure benefits by handpicking cover medical treatment. The United States Supreme Court states the duty to provide maintenance and cure must be broad and inclusive. In the case of compensations, the seaman is almost always favored when skepticism is involved. And then about catastrophic maritime injuries. In some instances, an offshore accident can cause injuries that are so serious that they change a person's life permanently. These types of injuries are so notorious that the medical and legal community has a word for them. Catastrophic injuries: when a person has this type of offshore injury, their injuries will likely impact the rest of their life. In some instances, certain injuries mean that a person will be able to earn a living with physical work as they once didn't. In other cases, it means that every aspect of a person's life is impacted by the severity of their injuries. Serious maritime injuries that change life include traumatic brain injuries or TBI, spinal cord injuries, paralysis, amputations, burn injuries, crash injuries. Often these offshore injuries require a lifetime of medical care. When workers are suffering from an accident they didn't cause, they deserve compensation for the care that will make their life as comfortable as possible. And then about maritime burn injuries. One of the most catastrophic injuries that can occur in a maritime accident is a burn injury. If you suffer a burn injury during a maritime accident. It is vital to contact a top-rate Houston Maritime burn injury lawyer as quickly as possible. Arnold and Aitken LLP has helped hundreds of injured seamen advocate for their rights, including those who have suffered serious burn injuries while working offshore. Experienced maritime workers know that fires can ignite in most offshore environments. These incidents can lead to severe burn injuries. Common causes of offshore burn injuries include contact with hazardous chemicals or highly flammable chemicals can cause severe burns. Electrical accident. Faulty or improperly handled electrical equipment can spark a fire. Engine room fire. Malfunction in engine room can cause an explosion or fire. Equipment malfunction. Hazardous or defective equipment can cause a fire. Explosions caused by highly flammable chemicals used for vessel or onboard equipment. And then about types of burn injuries a maritime worker can experience. There are several degrees of burn injuries depending on the severity of the burn. Burn injuries can be caused by extreme heat, electricity, chemical, radiation, or frictions. Any of these burn hazards are present on seafaring vessels of offshore rig. Burn injuries can range from mild to life-altering burns, including first-degree burns. This is usually a severe burn that does not necessarily require medical attention, but may cause irritation and pain. Second-degree burns. This is a more severe burn that may cause blisters and may extend below the surface. Healing can take a few weeks. Third and fourth-degree burn. They are the most serious burn injuries because they extend through the entire layer of tissue that lies below the surface. This layer contains structures such as nerve endings, sweat glands, hair follicles, and blood capillaries. These burn injuries are much more severe and will require a longer healing process and more medical attention. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget give, like, comment, and subscribe